For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
In the year 2044, advanced artificial intelligence robots drained the Earth of her natural resources, leaving the once thriving planet a barren shell, incapable of sustaining life. From a global population that once approached 8 billion, only a few thousand humans survive by going underground and eventually abandoning the Earth altogether for outer space. In space, a rebel alliance is formed, eventually led by the last survivor of her royal family, Princess Callie Devine. The Allies' sworn mission is to protect what remains of the human race while fighting a bloodthirsty reptilian Illuminati army known as the Archons, who are devoted to eradicating humans from the universe. Employing a mix of alchemy and technology, and led by the dreaded Aleister Crowley and alien Wrathchild, the Archons attack the Allies at every opportunity, driving the dwindling humans to the brink of extinction on the 2000th anniversary of the Earth's destruction. Adrift in space, with no planet to call home, the human race fights its toughest battle ever for survival.
Comrades, Arkan warriors, commanders, working men and working women, brothers and sisters, in the grip of our enemy who have temporarily fallen under the yoke of the Allied fighters and our valiant Arkan guerrillas, who are destroying the ranks of the human scourge. On behalf of the mighty Arkan army, I, the eternal reptilian manifestation of the soul of Generalissimus Joseph Stalin, greet and congratulate you on this 2000th anniversary of the Great Arkan Revolution. As you know, we are engaged in mortal battle, and not just mortal, but immortal as well. For ours is a fight for the very soul. Death to the human invaders. Long live the Arkan glory, liberty, and independence. Under the banner of Anubis, we shall march forward to victory.
Princess Callie, another fighter fleet has just deployed in the Devonian realm.
How many are there, Commander?
More than we've ever seen in one launch, and they're armed to the teeth. I'm gonna need back.
God damn it. Another brave fighter. Godspeed, Commander. Haru, Bort, man the bridge, and keep us on course.
Yes, Mom. Is everything alright?
No, Haru, no. It's not. But I'm gonna call someone who may be able to help.
I feel your footprints, interloper. Who goes there?
Mighty Anubis, god of the dead, it is I, your devoted servant Wrathchild, come from the starry battlefields to your sacred, silent, and still sarcophagus, to ask you, O vaunted one, to guide my hand in this war of wars.
And what do you offer in return for this gift, speaker?
My undying devotion, of course, and the whole of the Archon Army's minions to ride alongside you in the great beyond.
Are these minions aware that their leader bargains with their eternal souls?
They have pledged their very souls for this cause, O Great One. To the last, they would be willing to cross the river Styx and see your infinite spirit of bounty.
Very well, Mouthpiece. The afterlives of your soldiers shall be guided by me.
Great. So, just to be clear, am I also involved in that, or just my legion?
Recite your incantation, Orator.
Right. I call to the spirits, I call to the dead for arousal of Aleister Crowley again. I call to thee, come to me to reunite once more. I wish to see he whom I seek, O God of the dead, bringer of life, and giver of death. So mote it be.
It is. His black soul shall be among you until your last soldier falls. At that time, Crowley shall return to the beyond from whence he came.
I thank you, O Exalted One. Your mercy bolsters our mercilessness.
Leave me to my slumber, interloper. Reek of cured meat.
Cured meat. Well, I just had a liverwurst sandwich before I came. Is it on my breath? Gotcha! It's an honor to have an occultist of your caliber fighting on our side, Aleister. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Land? I see no land, motherfucker. I only see dying stars and floating debris.
Yes, well, we're not in the business of cosmic cleanup. This is wartime, and I'm Wrathchild, leader of the Archon Army, the new masters of the universe.
How fascinating. I'm Aleister Crowley, and I have never grown out of that infantile belief that the universe was made for me to suck. Speaking of, if the date on this screen is correct, I haven't had a blowjob in 3,000 years! And who's going to suck my dick with me looking like this?
Don't fret, Aleister. I'll find a devoted Archon who gives great head. We'll get you straightened down.
The universe? Aha! I see my reputation has grown in my absence.
Indeed, like all great men, and before we destroyed life on Earth, celebrities and elite traded your writings, paintings, and properties for obscene sums of money.
Obscene? Oh, just hearing the word gets me hard. Oh, but tell me, Wrathchild, why do I look like this?
The visage you currently inhabit is your eternal reptilian body, you see. You never were fully human, Aleister. You've been Archon all along. And now, thanks to the god of the dead, Anubis, and myself, you finally joined your kind in the war to end all wars.
War. I'd prefer if you tweak my nipples while you use that word, Wrathbean.
Wrathchild.
Whatever, do as thou wilt.
Before I introduce you to my staff, Aleister, I'd like to get you up to speed on our war effort.
You'd like to get me up, eh?
To speed.
Ooh, a quickie! Now you're speaking my language, Wrathbone. On your knees, boy.
I should have resurrected Genghis Khan instead.
Long time no see, Van Helsing. I trust these years have treated you well?
I wouldn't know, Princess. You see, I'm a copy.
A copy?
That's right. Before Earth fell into ruin, I signed up for one of those online ancestry kits. And boy, did I get more than I bargained for. I found out I was created in a lab, using the preserved DNA of the original Jack Van Helsing.
Oh my god, are you serious?
As a venereal disease.
Oh, so you got all of Jack's traits then?
I'm afraid so.
Okay, first things first. The war that destroyed the Earth is still raging. The Archons have better technology and greater numbers, not to mention dark alchemy. They're decimating our ranks at every turn. We're fighting as hard as we can, but We're losing. If things go on as they have been, humans will be extinct before the next year.
Next year? That's not a lot of time. How many of us are left?
Our closest estimate is around 420 allies. We're losing an average of 2 a week.
Shit.
I called you because we need your help. We've captured or killed more Archons than any ally in this conflict's history. Or should I say, you're cloned from the man who has.
Good thing you aren't looking for a plumber.
What should I call you anyway?
Call me VH.
Princess Carly, our infrared imaging space surveillance telescope has detected a new weapon aboard the Archon mothership.
What sort of new weapon, Haru?
It appears to be a 60 megaton kinetic space bomb. If detonated, it could wipe out 2/3 of our galaxy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sir, I don't believe we've been introduced.
This is Van Helsing. Haru. Sort of.
Jack, welcome back, old boy. So nice to see you again.
Where are the Archons transporting this bomb, Haru? Does it look like they're setting up to deploy?
They're currently passing through planet Gorgon's nebula, Ma'am. But as Gorgon is a radioactive shell, it wouldn't behoove them to detonate there. However, we're aware of an entity that may possess knowledge of Archon's plans.
You do? Who?
The fully autonomous weaponized AI robot, Exterminator.
Exterminator? That thing still running around? We're all fucking doomed.
No need to worry, VH. It's been neutralized. We've held the Exterminator robot in our advanced underground Supermax prison facility on planet Styx for millenniums. My great-great-great-grandfather, Ram Samajdar, captured Exterminator in the Battle of Chartreuse Dwarf in 2921 and locked it up for all time.
Well, should I be taking notes?
It could be beneficial for the Allies to visit the Exterminator, Princess. The proper line of questioning could appeal to its information motherboard and yield favorable results.
Thank you, Haru. I'll take it into advisement, as you were.
Yes, Ma'am. Shall we stay the course?
For now.
Interesting and unforeseen. My new lobotomy technique seems to be violently expelling the bowels of our captured Archon fighters. And yet, they remain fully conscious, aware of everything happening to them, but unable to do a thing about it. That last fighter pilot even recited the Gromulan dictionary aloud, with perfect pronunciation and elocution, never missing a beat as I drilled deep into his eye socket.
Shall I euthanize the past test subjects now, Dr. Jekyll, so you can start with the new prisoners?
No, let them be. I have some more tests I'd like to run. I think I can go in through the nasal cavity to puppeteer the frontal lobe. I'm painfully close to being able to control these fighters' minds. And if we can perfect that, then return them to their Archon fleets as mind-controlled double agents, we could turn the tide of this war.
Brilliant, Doctor. Have you given any more consideration to my sex slave idea?
Sex, is that all you think about? What's wrong with the cadavers you've been using? They're good for nothing else. You don't even have sexual organs. You're the intact brain of my best pupil, who was blown to bits by a laser fire strike, transplanted into an automaton body to further assist me.
Apparently, I was quite repressed in my human form, Doctor.
Obviously. Keep your mind on the task at hand for now. Once I can present a successful subject to aid the war effort, we'll find you a suitable release.
Thank you, Doctor.
Wheel out the next prisoner. And for the love of all things holy, make sure this one's restrained securely. The headbutt from the last reptile nearly shattered my visor. Some of these Archons panic quite severely.
Scourge of God obedient unto me, I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible God, who dwellest in the void place of the Spirit. This is the Lord of the gods. This is the Lord of the universe. This is he whom the winds fear. This is he who is Lord of all things. King, ruler, and helper, hear me. I am he, bornless spirit. I am he, the truth. I am he who hates the stars. I am he that lightningeth and thundereth. I am he whose mouth flameth. I am he, the begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of worlds. Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon dry land or in outer space, of whirling air and rushing fire, may be forever obedient unto me. Such are my words.
Attention! You are now entering the debarkation area. No talking. No smoking. Follow the red line. You have the option to terminate and be cremated on the premises. If you elect this option, notify the officer in your processing area.
Hello, X15642.
That's exterminated to you, Van Helsing.
Call me VH.
I'll call you dead meat if you'll open that airlock.
You know I can't do that, X.
And you know I can't stop obliterating anything and everything in my way. I'm programmed to destroy.
So I've heard. By the Arkans. But they're gonna lose, X. You're on the wrong side of history.
We'll just see about that, human. Why don't you come into my cell so I can render your swiny flesh from the brittle porous bone and paint a masterpiece on my wall with your blood?
Vivid imagination you have there. Tell me, X, what's the deal with the Arkan's kinetic space bomb?
The space bomb? It will extinguish your kind from this galaxy if I don't get to you first.
Sounds like a threat.
Not a threat, a spoiler.
Considering we're the ones that have you locked up, it'd be a good idea to work with the Allies, X. It could make your time much easier.
Easier? I'm indestructible, you puny mortal. I'll be here long after you're dust and bone. And mark my words, before you die, I'll get free, and when I do, I'll splay your children out to fashion the canvas on which to dissect you.
Thanks, but I don't have kids.
Then, I'll feed someone else's to the meat grinder.
So, I'm guessing you don't want to make a deal?
So astute you are, Van Helsing.
Call me VH.
Rest assured, Princess Kali, I am loyal to your allies, and we will fight by your side to the last.
Thank you, Queen Varuna. Your people held a special place in the hearts of my father and his father before him. As leader of the Allied forces, I will not betray that trust.
I never expected you to, Princess. And in this war of wars, you may count my people among your numbers. Where you fight, we fight. Where you win, we win. And where you die, we too will gladly lay down our lives.
Well, it's a damn fine cosmos with you in it, Varuna. Let's do this.
The Arkan's time is nigh, Wrathchild. We shall win at all cost. There are no Arkan prisoners of war, only traitors.
Indeed, General Lismus, on your formidable coattails we shall ride to ultimate victory.
Forward! March! March! March!
Generalissimus, I have the Allied fleet in my sights. They've got help from the Atlanteans.
One ship alone cannot dent 2 fleets, Silas. Circle them and await your wingmen. When the numbers are even, strike!
But I have a clean shot, sir. I have to take it.
No, Silas. Do not engage alone. I repeat, do not engage. We shall return for General Silas, but not before we slaughter the remainder of the allied swine and hear them die screaming!
I've got a lock on the Archon mothership, Princess. What do you want me to do?
Take the shot! No! Pull back, allies! Retreat! Retreat!
Silas! An Archon hero has been lost today. But we shall fight on! We shall persevere! We shall overcome! We shall exhaust and outlast the enemy until the blood oozes from their very eyes. Until the last drops of sweat drains the energy from their ravaged bodies. We shall have our revenge on Silas's corpse, I swear!
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Just getting a little workout while I can. 3 months in a T-Wing cockpit's hell on the joints.
Tell me about it. I flew the T-Wing under my father when he led the Allies.
You don't say. How'd you manage the legroom with those gams?
You'll have to come into my cockpit and find out for yourself, mister.
I might take you up on that. I love a girl who can fight.
If you also share memories with Jack Van Helsing, you know what else I can do.
I'm just flesh and blood, Kali. Strictly a biological clone.
How was the meeting with the exterminator?
The shits. That thing didn't give up a shred.
I'm not surprised. Those bots are programmed to kill. Personal interactions only a nuanced byproduct of the massive information their hard drives hold.
You said bots? There are others?
None that we've captured, but blueprints from the lab my father seized shows an assembly line. And our deep space surveillance spotted 2 others on the outskirts of the galaxy. They appear to be rogue robots with no affiliations.
Maybe you can recruit them yourself. Turn them on the Archons.
That was the plan for the one you spoke to, but there's been no getting through to him. There seems to be a ghost in the machine, some programming bug, but that sets the hardware to destroy and dials the intensity up to 11. Someday, we'll figure out a hack. Until then, we keep fighting.
I heard about a fleet clash in the Noshada Nebula. How did it go?
Badly. We had to retreat. We lost a great ally and friend today.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Some of these battles we win, some we don't. The important thing is the tide of the war, and I feel like it's slipping away from us. I'm worried, VH.
I have an idea. An old friend of mine. He's elusive, but if we can locate him, he'd be a great addition for the Allies.
Is he tough?
Tough? He's a war machine. Well, if it isn't the infamous Bigfoot, how have you been, big guy?
Remove that helmet and identify yourself, lest I rip your limb from limb.
Whoa, buddy. I'm no camper. It's me, Van Helsing.
Van Helsing? Which one?
Not the original.
Good. I hate that little prick. He pounds a steak until a couple of poncy dickheads with fangs. All of a sudden, he's a big hero. Hero my ass.
I hear that a lot, but I'm not him. I'm the guy who had your back against the Cromulons in that saloon fight a couple years back.
Right. Yo, I'm bad motherfucker, VH. What brings you to this remote location? I ain't easy to find, Earth or no Earth.
Tell me about it. I remember after we left those Croms laying, you said if I ever needed anything, you owed me one. Well, I need your help.
Those Croms hold a grudge. They didn't jump you, did they? Sneaky fuckers.
No, Bigfoot, it's not the Cromulons. It's the Arkans.
Whoa, you crossed the Arkan army. My man, you must have a death wish.
Just the opposite. I'm with the Allies now.
The Allies, huh? So you got some firepower behind you. Okay, I'm in. I fucking love crushing Arkan skulls. Once in the blue moon, they come poking around out here, and I always get a kick out of stringing them up and dressing them out. Those Arkan bellies pop like pinatas, boy. Nice. Very nice. Aluminum composite, ceramic composite, carbon composite, titanium alloy. Swanky digs you allies got here.
We're glad you like it. Welcome aboard.
You could warm up this lighting if you wanted to. Fluorescence really catch the gray hairs on my coat.
I think you'll find it pretty comfortable compared to that barren planet I found you on.
Don't knock it till you try it. Silence is golden.
Bigfoot, I'd like to take you to our command center and brief you on our progress to date against the Archons.
Whoa, Nelly. You're using them fancy boardroom terms and my field falling asleep. I'm a Sasquatch. Let's keep it loose, yeah?
As you wish.
Breach in Sector 7. Exterior access denied. Prison staff only in throughways. If you are not staff and currently outside your cell, lie down and await instruction from the duty sergeant in your area. Any failure to comply will result in termination on site.
Good news coming from Planet Styx. Alistair, our plan worked to perfection. No prison is strong enough to hold that machine. The exterminator is free.
As it should be. Doest thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
I can't wait for the weapon of mass destruction to rendezvous with us and join our ranks at last. The addition of the exterminator will render the Archons unstoppable. Very soon, the galaxy will be ours.
To seek to dominate another is to seek to destroy.
Yes, and once the exterminator is by our side, we'll destroy everything in our way. Do you hear me, Alistair? Everything.
How delightful! For a man who is doing his true will has the inertia of the universe to assist him. However, now is the time to tread carefully, Wrathchild. The exterminator tends matters of the flesh, but to conquer life as we know it, one must also tend matters of the soul.
What are you getting at, Alistair? You don't want to gather the allies in some dumbass prayer circle, do you?
No, far from it. I want to awaken the eternal spirit of the sun god Ra. the most vengeful, meanest motherfucker to ever be.
Princess Kali, I want to thank you for bringing me this impressive specimen. He's amazing. Simply amazing. Tell me, creature, what's your diet?
My diet? What kind of question is that? If it moves, I'll eat it.
Oh, I see. Come, creature, sit in my chair for a moment. I'd like to run some rudimentary tests on you, if I may.
Test? What kind of test? And how come you people never show your faces? I'd like to see who I'm talking to.
Now, hold still. I'm just going to draw a small amount of blood from you.
Blood? You in what army? You try to prick me, I'll rip that helmet off with your head still in it, cocksucker.
Easy, Bigfoot. Dr. Jekyll may seem unconventional, but we're all friends here.
No, you're all friends here, VH. I'm the mythical Sasquatch, and I know what glorified lab rats want to do to me. Get their ugly mugs and the science rags. Bag that Nobel Peace Prize.
I assure you, you're overreacting, Bigfoot. Tell you what, forget the blood. We'll just snip a bit of your hair.
Come at me with snips, and I'll ram 'em up your ass sharp end first, geek. Nobody pokes, pricks, or sticks Bigfoot.
Well, duly noted. What say you just provide a saliva sample for DNA testing, and that'll be that. Just spit in a cup for me, Anna.
How about I just spit on your broken, bloody corpse after I smash the shit out of this room with a baseball bat shaped like you?
Alright, that's enough.
I'm sorry, Dr. Jackal. Perhaps we'll revisit this another time. Right now, I'd like to focus on your inventions. You say you have something for us?
That I do. Kali, allow me to introduce the Teleport Chef 5000.
Sounds like a toaster oven.
What does it do, Doctor?
I'm glad you asked. It allows any computerized data to be uploaded directly to the brain or the physical body to be teleported anywhere in the universe with a traceable signal. Badass. With the Teleport Chip 5000, we can hack into the Archon mainframes without need for workarounds, passcodes, phishing, hacking, or cracking. It's an all-encompassing backstage pass for anything they have stored or active in their systems.
And the teleportation?
With the T5000 implant, you can spontaneously deconstruct our physical metabolisms and reconstruct them within milliseconds along any wireless access point of a Wi-Fi signal.
That's incredible.
I thought so, too. So then, who's first?
I don't know about your partners here, VH. They're a weird bunch. And that doctor and his henchmen in the lab are straight up fucking nuts.
Give them a chance. It's not as weird as it seems at first.
Well, if there's one thing my elusive nature's taught me, it's to trust my first impression.
Maybe your time in the wild has dulled your senses. You're getting older, Foot. You ever think maybe you've lost your edge?
Lost my edge? You're one to talk. You're a fucking clone.
I still have a moral compass. I still know right from wrong.
You saying I don't?
Jekyll was in awe of you. You almost killed him for suggesting tests.
Bah, I know how these doctors work. Tests lead to more tests, then to a bed, then to a cage, then to an operating table, then to cremation, then bam, you're a fucking clone.
You trying to say something to me?
When's the last time anybody saw the real Jack Van Helsing, huh?
For all we know, you don't exist.
Nah, all real. Grade A beef here.
You got a problem with me, big guy?
If the helmet fits, wear it. I ain't good with small spaces. Feels like the walls are closing in. I'm gonna get some air.
We're in space, Foot. There is no air.
Fuck it, I'll hold my breath. I'm sick of squeezing past these machines. I gotta clear my head.
Sounds like a good idea. If you need me, I'll be with Kali.
Ha! I bet you will.
We just got more bad news, VH. The exterminator has escaped. It's loose in the galaxy. Somewhere.
Oh, that's gonna come back to bite us on the ass. Guess we need to watch our 6.
I put out an interstellar APB. It won't take long to find that model. Its rationale chip is dead. Sooner than later, it'll make a mistake. Speaking of rationale, how does your Sasquatch like us?
He wants to kill you all.
I see. I should mention every chamber and corridor of this vessel is equipped with knockout gas, in the event of hijacking or mutiny.
I expect nothing less, Princess.
If your friend isn't on board with our cause, he's free to leave at any time. And should.
He'll be fine. Small spaces freak him out. He's claustrophobic.
Maybe space isn't the place for him.
Maybe not, but that doesn't change the fact that you need all the help you can get.
What I need right now, the Sasquatch can't help me with. But you can.
Oh.
Oh?
Princess Scully, it is me, Zio.
Zio, are you alright? Is your ship intact? Are you stranded?
I escaped our battle with both my ship and my life, but without my queen, I'm not sure what there is to live for.
Zio, don't think like that. I know you loved Varuna. We all did. But there's more to live for and fight for now than ever before.
I wish I could say I shared that sentiment, Princess, but I've been considering surrender.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. We don't say that word around here. Zio, I want you to listen to me, and listen closely. I'm not just the commander of this fleet. I'm an ally, through and through, like my father, and his father before him, and his father before him. I'll never stop, no matter how many allies fall in battle, and I'd sooner die myself than stand down and allow an Archon universe to rise. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess.
Good. Go take some time for yourself. Mourn your queen, as we all will. And when the order comes to reconvene, I expect to see you on our front lines, ready to fight again. In Varuna's honor.
Yes, Princess.
You're one sexy princess, you know that?
Greetings, Exterminator, and congratulations on your prison break. The carnage you caused remains visible for light years. I've spent a lifetime slaughtering enemies and innocents alike, and I've never seen such a jet stream of blood. You're quite the engine of destruction.
Come closer, talking head, and I'll kill you too.
How cute!
What's that? Who said that? Who's there?
That's my colleague. His name is...
The Great Beast, 666. Do as thou wilt, robot, and let the blood of innocence flow through your hydraulics.
Sounds good to me. Tell me, Great Beast, are you innocent?
Me? Innocent? I am evil incarnate.
Are you Satan?
Satan, my dear robot. The serpent Satan is not the enemy of man, but he who has made gods of our species. Knowing good and evil, he bade know thyself and taught intuition. We are all Satan, even you, just like we are all God.
Have fun out there, Exterminator. Get that violence and bloodletting into your system.
Yes. Do as thou wilt.
You there. This is my airspace. Submit or perish.
Excuse me, Tin Man. You talking to me?
I don't see anyone else here, so I must be talking to you, Gorilla.
Gorilla? Who the fuck you calling a gorilla? I'm Bigfoot, motherfucker.
Prepare to die.
Don't sing it. Bring it, bitch.
It's an ambush! We're under attack!
They're Arkan fighters!
We must protect our headquarters no matter what. Fort, deploy our fighter fleet at once. Shoot first, no questions.
Deploying our fighters now, Princess Kali.
Save me a seat. I'm joining the front line.
So much for your Sasquatch, VH. Where is he?
I don't know.
I do. He abandoned us.
He'd never do that. Bigfoot's loyal. I think. God damn it, Foot! You're making me look bad. Where the fuck did you go? You better not have sold me out, Sasquatch.
Is that all you got, you overblown wind-up toy?
You're still alive. I was considering leashing you as my pet. But no, I think I'll watch you die screaming instead.
Kiss my furry ass! 1984 code, it wants its Terminator back.
VH, our screens are showing a blitzing meteor shower. Is everything alright?
Thanks for noticing, Princess. I thought you didn't like me anymore.
Just get your ass here back in one piece, and I'll show you how much I like you, in no uncertain terms.
Hey now.
Die, you big simian! Die!
Comrades! Men and women compatriots, I congratulate you on another well-executed attack. The great day of victory over the Allies is drawing nearer. Our Arkan army shall force the Allies to their knees until, in defeat, they declare unconditional surrender. This great war will end with our complete and utter victory. The period of human rule over this galaxy is over. The period of reptilian rule shall begin. I congratulate you on victory in advance, my Arkan compatriots. Glory to the heroic Arkans who uphold the independence of reptiles and win victory over their enemies with bloody finality. Glory to our great Arkans, the Arkans victorious, harbingers of a new era of darkness.
In the years of primal chaos, in the dawn of terrestrial birth, man mastered the Manathan horse, and man was lord of the earth. He made him a hollow skin from the heart of the holy tree. He compassed the earth therein, and man was lord of the sea. He controlled the vigor of steam. He harnessed the lightning for hire. He drove the celestial team, and man was the lord of fire. Deep-mouthed from their thrones, deep-seated, the Aeon declare, the last of the demons defeated, for man is the lord of the air. Arise, O man, in thy strength. The kingdom is thine to inherit. To the high gods witness at length that man is lord of his spirit. The strength of the will deep within stretches a blanket of dread like a skin. Lo comes the great beast of sin to usher the upside-down universe in.
Whoa, hey, is this like that hot yoga shit, or?
Hot yoga shit? I think not. You're in Archon Mothership's corpse incinerator, also my temple of prayer and ceremony.
Oh, my bad. Archon Mothership, huh? Jackpot. How the hell did this happen?
What do you mean, how did this happen? Are you not a member of the Archon army?
Me? An Archon? Yeah, right. 1 minute, I'm in a spaceship battle with some scrap metal clown, and the next, I'm jamming up your arm chant.
Ah, this means you're in grave danger, and saved your own life with self-willed teleportation. Very rare indeed. You are strong with the lamp of invisible light.
Hey, how can I hear you when your mouth ain't moving?
The same way I can hear you. Your mouth does not move.
Ain't this some shit?
Yes, indeed. Thanks and praise to you, Awas, for delivering the great beast at last. For now, the dawn of Aeon of Horus is truly upon us.
What?
Come in. VH? VH? Are you there?
I'm here, Princess. The Archons seem to be retreating.
They've done this sort of thing before. They only aim to send a message. They can attack us at any time, any place.
Want us to chase them? Shoot a few more lasers up their asses?
I appreciate your spirit, VH, but no. Return to headquarters. I want to fuck your brains out.
Excuse me.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I mean, return to headquarters at once. I'll brief you when you get here.
Aye, madam. Foot! Are you here? Bigfoot! This just isn't like you, big guy. Where the hell did you go?
Oh, Anubis, god of the dead, maker of stuff?
Maker of stuff. Is that the best of your salutations, creature?
My bad, nice coffin you got there.
It is a sarcophagus.
A sarco what?
No matter. Tell me, creature, why do you disrupt my eternal slumber?
You know, it wasn't my idea. I was in the laser fight with this robot and I thought I was doing pretty well. I mean, I was holding my own for a Sasquatch that ain't never fired laser cannons before. I've played some video games, you know, but not the real thing. My reflexes are sharp, though.
I'm certain they are. Being an unevolved beast means you're more muscle reflex than brain cortex.
Who you calling unevolved, laying up there in that painted doghouse?
Enough! If your aim is to debase this sacred tomb, creature, I shall strike you down where you stand and be done with it. And the next encroacher may study your bones in 1,000 years.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing here. Some Alistair dude sent me, told me to ask you to grant the Archons victory in their war against the Allies. But man, I'm with the Allies, so I can't do that. I just came here to get away from that weirdo, really.
Alistair, I should have known. I resurrected Crowley against my better judgment, like Storm before him. To appease that annoying little warmonger, Wrathchild. When will I learn?
I mean, if you ain't learned by now, probably never.
Watch your tongue, creature. I may cut it out.
Gotcha. Look, I don't know if I'm breaking any sacred rules by being here and whatnot, but if we gotta rumble, I feel you. I've had the strong urge to flip your box over since I got here. No offense. But I won't betray my friends. Well, one friend. The rest of them are sketchy as fuck. And even my friend's not my friend. He's a fucking clone.
Such foul language for a quasi-Neanderthal who has mastered the skill of mind-speak.
It's the hip-hop music.
The what?
Never mind. Anubis, do you think you could send me my so-called friends, the Allies, to join me? I don't know how to get back to their ship, and I don't want to go back to the Arkans.
I understand your trepidation, creature. However, my recent experiences with resurrecting the dead and moving people like chess pieces has been uniformly negative. So, unfortunately, to use a term from your vernacular, go fuck yourself.
Alright, let's do it. How long is this gonna take, Doc?
I'm not certain, VH. The procedure has yet to be tested.
What? I'm your guinea pig?
Don't be silly. You're not a guinea pig. You're more of a test dummy.
Thanks. That makes me feel better.
Once we implant the teleport chip 5000 into your head and it fuses with your brain's neurotransmitters, your new capabilities will reflect immediately. As we've discussed, the main enhancements you'll notice will be the abilities to receive and deliver mind speak, and to deconstruct and reconstruct your physical body for transportation along any outer space Wi-Fi signal.
I don't know about this, Doctor. VH is one of the best allies we have on our team right now. This all sounds risky. Is it safe?
It's as safe as any new pioneering medical procedure can be, Princess. Listen, the first time is always a bit scary. You should have heard my heart pounding when I gave myself the first serum injection, way back when. Those were the days.
I wish I could have been there, Doctor.
No, you don't. I'd have beaten you to death with whatever I can get my hands on. It took me a while to fully master the dosage.
Dr. Jekyll, are there any negative side effects I might experience with the chip?
None that I anticipate. Oh, but one unintended side effect may be enhanced sexual prowess.
Sexual prowess?
You'll fuck like a beast.
But how?
We're short on time, Doctor. Let's do this.
Very well. VH, just lie back and breathe normally as we prepare for insertion.
The hour of the final victory looms, Alistair. The Allied forces are in disarray, splintered, fractured, depleted, and soon to be destroyed.
Let it be first understood that I am a god of war and vengeance. I will bring you to victory and joy. I will be at your arms in battle, and ye shall delight to slay. Success is your proof. Courage is your armor. Go on, in my strength, and ye shall turn not back for any.
I like that, Crowley. What is it?
It's from the Book of the Law.
The Book of Law? Sounds good. Where can I get a copy?
Right in front of you! I'll recite it from memory.
Deal. But first, let's deliver to the Allies their death blow.
Whoa, what the hell's this?
Wise terminology.
number 666.
What the? How do you know my name? How do you know my serial number?
I am the seer of all things. I am the all-knowing entity from the nether dimensions. I am the upside-down god of gods.
Is this one of those CIA programs? That shit's so 1960s.
I am Ra, god of the sun, creator of heaven above, the planets in orbit, and hell below.
It's quite a resume. What's up?
I could ask the same of you. You called me by my name. Now, here I am.
Called you by your name? I'm just going to the refrigerator for a sandwich. Now, if you excuse me. Oh, I know what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Was she good?
Good. She was incredible. I mean, technically she was my first, but it was everything I imagined and more. I think I made her happy too.
I'm sure you did, Clone Helsing. You were powerful enough to summon the sun god Ra, and that is no small feat.
I guess you're right. Want a sandwich?
I need no sustenance, clone. The more pertinent question is, what do you want?
I just got it. But since you ask, word war, Ra. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask for the enemy's leader right here beside us, as an allied prisoner.
The enemy's leader? You have a mind for war, clone. I respect that.
Thanks. Oh, and can I see my buddy Bigfoot again? We had a little spat and he up and vanished. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Anything else?
You serious? How many wishes do I get?
How many do you need? What is the most important question you have for me?
How do we end this war?
What in the hell?
Welcome aboard, Wrathchild.
Where am I? Who are you?
You're at Allied Mobile Headquarters. You belong to us now, and I'm Van Helsing, number 666. But you can call me VH.
I'll call you Stardust after the Archon army is through with you, ally. We've been wiping you humans out quickly, but for you, I'll make an exception. You'll die slow.
Thanks, but no thanks. See, without you, I'm betting those Arkans won't know their heads from a black hole in the cosmos. And an army can't win a war if no one's leading the charge.
Why you? I'll murder you with my bare hands, right where you stand.
No, you won't.
Foot! You're back!
Hey, VH. Man, am I glad to see you. I'm so turned around, I don't know what the hell's going on. First, I was in a fighter ship. Then I was in, like, a yoga studio from hell. Then I was in a sarcophagus, wherever the fuck Anubis called it.
Sarcophagus. The word is sarcophagus, you dumb animal. What was a filthy beast like you doing in a sacred tomb of Anubis, the god of the dead?
Crowley wanted me to do a favor for you Arkans. He was too scared to do it himself, what with his history of blasphemy and all.
Anubis, the Exalted One, has joined the Archons.
Are you kidding? He hates your guts. He hates everybody. Fussy little prick. Always has been.
I can't believe this. I'm hearing God gossip.
We must amuse ourselves somehow. These millenniums just drag.
Gloat while you can, allies. I have a secret weapon you don't know about.
If you mean that exterminator dude, he ain't so scary. I almost took him out myself, and I never fired a laser before.
The exterminators with the Arkans. We have to tell Kali right away.
Make sure she's decent before you barge in on her. Whoa, decent? You finally hit that, VH?
Keep it between us, okay? We both needed it.
Hooey! My lips are sealed.
Clone Helsing, in regard to your final question, the answers you seek reside on your old home planet, in the place known as Area 51.
Princess, meet me in the command center. I have something you'll be very interested to see.
Haven't I already seen it, VH? And touched it, tasted it, guided it deep inside me and...
Not that.
No. Sad. I'll be on deck shortly.
Move it out, Wrathchild. You're gonna get to meet our leader.
Your leader, the Princess Air. Ha! I would separate her pretty head from her soft shoulders with a flick of my wrist, if I get close enough.
Watch your mouth, melonhead.
Make one move and you're dead on the spot. Understand?
You bumbling rubes don't know half of what the Archons are capable of, but you'll find out. Oh, you'll find out.
Comrades, it is necessary to eliminate talk that we have the endless option to retreat, that we have a lot of territory, that outer space is great and rich, that we have a large population and that bread always will be abundant. Such talk is false and parasitic. It weakens us and it benefits the enemy. If we retreat even a step, we will be without bread, without fuel, without metal, without raw materials, and without armed vessels. This leads to the conclusion. It is now time to end this conflict. And the only way this conflict will end is with our forward assault. Not one step back. Onward! Onward to victory!
If we can navigate into the slipstream space here, we'll be able to use the dimensional subdomain of the alternate space-time for faster-than-light travel. Or, VH, you can tap into any residual or dormant Wi-Fi signals coming from the area and teleport to the site instantly.
You really think we can trust the implant Jekyll put in my head?
Whoa, hold up. You let that doctor creep stick something in your head?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Come close, ally, and I'll remove that head for you.
Shut up, or I'll smash you like a bug.
I don't know for sure if Dr. Jekyll's chip will work, BH, but he was right about the prowess part.
Wait till next time. I want you so fucking bad, Kali. I'm gonna take you right here on this desk if we don't get out of here.
Woo!
Generalissima Stalin, Wrathchild is missing.
What do you mean he's missing, Crowley? Archons don't just go missing, and certainly not Archons the caliber of Wrathchild.
Well, he's not here, and I'm telling you. What would you rather I do? Look under a desk or something?
Mind your tongue, sorcerer. And if I discover your black magic had a hand in this, he's the gallows for you.
Would it be the first time, Joseph? Would it be the first time?
This is it, comrades. 0 hour. Shoot down anyone and anything on sight. Shoot to kill. Take no prisoners. The time for mercy is true. The time for parades and chalices is nigh. And from these golden chalices shall pour the blood of our enemies.
You know, the Earth looks a lot like we left it out there. I kinda miss home.
Forget it, Princess. The air is poisoned. Nothing can live, nothing can grow.
Ha, you fools walked right into my trap. I told you the Archon mind is superior.
I thought I told you to zip it, pipsqueak. Now I'm gonna have to...
Have to what? Die? for that is your only option. You're all coming with me.
Yeah? Who's gonna make us?
I am, of course, Wrathchild of the Archons, soon to be Wrathchild the Great.
You're delusional.
And you're an idiot. You actually believed the sun god Ra would help you. You've been double-crossed. I've got the power of the nucleus of the Allies, you three, in my clutches, and now humanity will pay the ultimate price. Welcome aboard, Allies. Feel free to feast your beady eyes on my vessel. This is what real space headquarters look like.
You'll never get away with this, Wrathchild. You're mad.
Quite the contrary. 2 allies crazy, 1 Archon sane. Wait, where did the mascot go?
Haru, we're in trouble.
What's going on, Bigfoot? Where are you?
The Archons got Princess Carly in VH, but I escaped. I stole an Atlantean fighter, and I'm circling around the mothership.
Heavens. I'll take command of the Allied fleet and join you, Bigfoot.
Hurry! I don't know what they're gonna do to him.
We're on our way.
The Allies are dead ahead, comrades. You know what to do.
Do as thou wilt.
Ah, such quaint little robot parts. Your models will look good on a string around my neck.
And you're gonna make great space debris.
You want some of this, Exterminator? Come and get it.
Don't mind if I do.
Commander Wrathchild, our communications have been knocked out. We've lost contact with the fleet.
Well, don't just stand there. Text them.
Our Wi-Fi is down, sir. We have no way of contacting anyone anywhere.
Damn those allies.
This is it. The Archon's secret weapon. The 60 megaton kinetic space bomb. This plan might just be crazy enough to work. At this point, it's our last and only hope.
Princess Scully! I've got the mothership's fuel tanks in my crosshairs. I'm taking the shot!
No, Zio, no. The princess is aboard.
Oh no.
VH, my friend.
No! Our mothership is no more! Our resources, our technology, our battle plans! Retreat, comrades! Retreat!
God fucking damn it! I came back for this! Why do the fucking bulls always win? May their mothers' decapitated heads suck dripping minotaur cocks in hell for all eternity.
Are you sure we're safe riding in the 60 megaton kinetic space bomb that's spinning out of control toward our allied headquarters, Princess?
As safe as we can be, I suppose. Are you nervous?
A little.
Me, too. Look at this view, though. She's still so beautiful.
She?
Planet Earth.
You grew up there, huh?
Yes. And this is probably the last time I'll ever see her.
Never say never.
VH, what if this is our last ride, too? These may be our last moments alive.
Princess Kali, You're alive!
Yes, Bort. I made it off the Archon mothership just in time, along with our colleague, Mr. Van Helsing.
Thank heavens. If we had the time to install our updated AI emotion cards like we were supposed to, we'd be so happy to see you.
Well, I'll feel happy for us all. How about that?
Deal. Where are you now, Mom?
That's what I'm calling about, Bort. I'm on VH's video risk communicator, inside the Archon bomb that's currently approaching you at a high rate of speed.
Oh dear. I see you on our radar. You've just breached our autonomous navigation radius.
We're going to collide in T-minus 17 seconds, unless we can...
Hook us and reel us in! Carefully!
Yes, Mom. Hold tight.
Don't worry, Bort. We are.
Attention! You are now entering the debarkation area. No talking. No smoking. Follow the red line. You have the option to terminate and be cremated on the premises. If you elect this option, notify the officer in your processing area.
I'm so glad you two made it, VH. I thought for sure you were space toast. I mean, you ain't the Jack Van Helsing I remember, and I ain't sure I trust the princess yet. But I'm really jazzed to see you two are safe and sound.
Thanks, Foot. The feeling's mutual.
Yeah, buddy. And good catch apprehending the exterminator. Your lone actions just saved untold lives across countless galaxies.
That's right. And on behalf of our entire allied fleet, if you'd like to officially join us, there's a fighter ship reserved for you. Just say the word.
Whoa! Get out of here! Me? A ranked Sasquatch? Oh, if Paul could see me now.
Is that a yes, big guy?
Can I sleep on it? I was thinking of disappearing back into the woodwork of some remote planet someplace.
Really?
Yeah, it's kinda my thing.
Understood. Take all the time you need. Let us know when you decide.
Good to see you back where you belong, X15642. I trust you find your new shatterproof and blast-resistant cell comfortable?
You can put me in a cell, within a cell, within a cell, allies. Sooner or later, I'll break free, and when I do, you'll all pay.
Not this time, X. You're on a list for court-ordered implosion and recycling. All we're waiting on is for the judge to sign the execution order.
Then I'll see to it that Archon Black Ops visits the judge in his quarters and draws and quarters him.
That's so nice of you, X. But it's her honors quarters, and she's in an undisclosed location.
We'll see if there's nothing else. I was just in the middle of a self-upgrade.
Self-upgrade? Be sure to wipe down the glass when you're finished. So long, X15642.
Drop dead, princess.
Good workout?
Helps with tension.
I can think of other things to help with that.
Yeah, such as?
Why don't you kick back and spread 'em, and I'll show you.
There you go, threaten me with a good time again.
What can I say? We have to enjoy our downtime when we get it.
You're gonna get it all right. Come here, princess.
Allies never rest.
If this keeps up, I'm gonna need another clone of myself. Until then,